Hello, my people. This is for lesson 3.2. And in this one, we're going to be focusing on climate change solutions. So start getting your mind going in that direction. How can we solve this problem of us producing so much carbon dioxide and methane? So for this warm up question, it's asking you, what are your ideas that you have or ideas that you've heard about, how humans can reduce the amount of carbon dioxide and methane that we add to the atmosphere? So this is your chance to save the planet. Let's put down some of our thinking here. For part two, you do not have to do the annotations, but I do want you to do the read. We're going to read this climate change solutions. If you click on that, it should open up this article in your Amplified library. You're just going to do a nice close read of this article. We are skipping part 3 and moving to part 4. Now, part 4, again, this was part of an assignment that you did way at the beginning. So you may not have done it, and that's okay. But this is still the chance for you to put down your thinking. So you should have an original response to the statement below, and that is human actions cannot change Earth's atmosphere. So this is a chance for you to revise your thinking from earlier, and if you haven't done it before, do it now. Do you agree or disagree with this claim? Have your views changed? And describe what evidence you have that has kind of fortified your thinking on this subject. For part 5, this is a sim investigation, but before you dive into the sim, you do need to make a prediction, because we're starting to learn about the idea that more forest cover, more trees, can actually take some of that carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere. So make a prediction. What would happen if you increase forest cover? In other words, you increase the amount of trees in the sim. What will happen to the carbon dioxide? Now you're going to go into the sim and test that. Again, they want you to drastically reduce our current population. Not quite sure how the people that advocate for that are going to say to 5 billion people, well, you can't be here anymore, but that's okay. We're still going to follow these instructions, even if we don't necessarily agree with those ideas. So decrease the population. Oh, we got to turn on our human activities. We're going to take our population down to just 2 billion, like that. And then run the sim until it reaches 20. And then you're going to increase the forest cover to high and observe carbon dioxide and temperature in the graph. So we are going to run for 20. And let's do it. Let's pull up the graph too. We're going to go until it gets to 20 on that time. 20 it is. Okay. Now we're going to increase forest cover to high and observe carbon dioxide and temperature in the graph. Take a screenshot. So we've got temperature, carbon dioxide, and we are going to take our forest cover to high. So let's see. Where's our forest cover? Yeah, let's crank up those trees. Nice. Okay. Does it say how long we want to run it for? Nope, we're just going to run it. We're going to see what happens to that carbon dioxide. Here we go. Hey, look at this. There's a downward trend. I'm wondering if we do get it down this low, how the trees will survive. But that's just my own weird wondering. All right, friends. So we're going to take a screenshot of this. Control Shift and that show button, that middle button right in the top of your Chromebook, and then you'll insert that here. And then you're going to respond to this question. What happened to the carbon dioxide? What happened to the temperature? So we see the temperature has gotten much colder. And actually, I want to know How much? Oh, that's significantly colder. Yeah, I wonder if that would be a good thing, right? To have a little mini ice age. So what happened to the carbon dioxide? What happened to the temperature? I'll let you answer those. Pause this video, and then we're going to do the next part of the sim. And on this one, they're luckily not calling for a decrease in population. We're going to leave it at 7. Run the sim until 20, increase the forest cover to high, and then we're going to observe the same thing that we just did. So let's turn on our graph. Temperature, carbon dioxide, we're going to run for 20. And our carbon dioxide and temperature are going up. I went a little far there, but that's okay. Increase forest cover to high, observe carbon dioxide and temperature in the graph, and take a screenshot. So we're going to go all the way up to high and push play, and we're going to see what happens now. So we're still seeing a steady climb. However, it's not as sharp or as fast as it was before. That's what I'm noticing here. So I think the other thing with this activity that the sim wants to show is that planting trees helps, but it's not the absolute cure. And we're actually going to be doing some more lessons about calculating how many trees you would have to plant every year just to make up for you breathing. So trees are helpful, but they're not super helpful, I think, is the big takeaway here, especially with our population being what it is today. So take that screenshot. What happened to the temperature? What happened to the carbon dioxide? How does forest cover affect the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere? Why do you think the results were different in the two tests? Okay, and I think if you just look back to what was different about the two tests, that would be the population. I think that will help your thinking there. When you are done, push that hand in button. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Push that hand in button and you will be good to go. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget.